Time for your health check. You know, the CDC recommends adults get more than 7 hours of sleep per night, as Mark is over there yawning, to ensure good health, right? But only 2 in 3 adults report meeting that threshold. And research tells us, look, people who get less sleep tend to have more difficulty preventing and managing chronic diseases. People who get less than 7 hours of sleep are also significantly more likely to have diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. And mental health suffers too. The rate of depression among insufficient sleepers is 1.5 times as high as the rate for people who get enough sleep. Have I convinced you yet? Okay, so the big question today is, can naps help? Well, the Sleep Foundation says yes, by reducing sleepiness, improving learning, and helping your memory, and also regulating your emotions. But look, not all naps are created equal, right? The younger you are, of course, the more sleep you need for development. Infants, for instance, can nap for hours, multiple times a day. We don't have that luxury, right? In fact, taking long naps as an older adult can actually be a sign of health concerns. So studies published in the National Library of Medicine link naps longer than an hour to increased risk for diabetes, heart disease, and depression. Now, before everyone in this studio freaks out, we have a different sleep schedule, okay? But if you are at home and you nap, consider keeping it under an hour. No matter how old you are, a good nap depends on where and when you rest. The Sleep Foundation says it's better to nap earlier in the day so you don't have an issue falling asleep at bedtime. You also want a cool, dark, quiet space, and aim for about 20 minutes to prevent drowsiness when you wake up. So I've been talking a lot about the Sleep Foundation. They have got some great information. If you give me about 30 seconds, I will add that to my social channels for you.
I hear people sometimes say, oh, you know, I don't nap or whatever. And I'm like, well, one, you're missing out on one of life's greatest joys.
Great pleasures.
But they'll complain that they are so tired when they wake up. And a big part of that's the length. And you talked about, keeping them short. Sometimes that 20-minute nap can be all you need to attack the day.
I will say, so we're going to focus on sleep all this week to help you through the week, because I know a lot of people on my Facebook page, I asked, a lot of people have trouble this week right after daylight saving. But I nap for about 1 hour and 11 minutes a day. That's what, so I know it's a little over an hour, but we wake up and go to bed at weird times. So.
And is there a specific time of day that is suggested? I mean, is it that 3 o'clock hour we always talk about?
So for someone like you, because you got to sleep really early, earlier in the day.
Right.
So like, there's not like a specific, 1 p.m. is going to be different than 3 p.m., but earlier in the day.
As long as it's not going to keep you up, though. Super.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Look, I'm still lobbying for like a nap pod here at WVA. So fingers crossed we can make that happen.